Dear friends and seekers of the inner path, welcome to this moment of reflection and wisdom. The home we live in is not just a physical space, but a living temple that holds our intentions, our memories, and the energy we nurture daily. In Buddhism, we learn that everything around us vibrates, every object, every choice, every gesture. Thus, even the place where we keep our money carries profound meanings, for money is not just paper or currency. It is a symbol of vital energy, of movement, of prosperity that flows like a river. But what if, without realizing it, we are placing this river in places that cause it to dry up, block, or become lost? Today, we will journey together through a spiritual discovery. 7 places in your home where we should never keep money, because there, instead of prosperity, the energy of poverty can dwell. Breathe deeply, open your mind and your heart, and allow this wisdom to illuminate not only your home, but also your relationship with abundance. Money as energy. Before we explore the 7 places, we need to open our eyes to an essential teaching. Money is not just a material object. It is an expression of vital energy, movement, and exchange. In Buddhism, we understand that everything in the universe is interconnected by the flow of energy. Just as wind blows, water flows, and flames dance, money also needs to circulate to maintain its vital force. When we respect this flow, it multiplies. When we block it or place it in inappropriate places, it weakens and becomes diseased. Think, for example, of a crystal clear river. While the water flows freely, it is pure and abundant. But when it remains stagnant, it begins to accumulate impurities, becoming heavy, murky, and lifeless. The same happens with money. If stored in spaces that drain or stagnate its energy, prosperity loses its luster, and poverty finds space to take root. Therefore, more than knowing how much we have, it is important to understand how and where we store this energy within the home. Awareness of these small gestures opens the way for great transformations. When we view money solely as material, we limit its essence. Buddhism teaches us that everything we touch and use carries a seed of intention. Thus, money is not neutral. It holds memories, emotions, and even the way it is treated. If we keep money in dark, disorganized, or undervalued places, we are unconsciously telling the universe, "I don't trust this energy. I'm afraid of losing it." And fear, as we know, is one of the greatest blockers to the natural flow of prosperity. Now imagine the opposite, placing money in a clean, organized, and respected space. It's like offering an altar to abundance, a place where this energy feels recognized and therefore tends to grow and return multiplied. A simple metaphor can help. Think of a plant. If you leave it in a dark corner without water or care, it will wither. But if you place it in the light, water it with love, and nourish the soil, it will blossom with gratitude. Money, as an energy, behaves very similarly. Therefore, when we reflect on where we keep it, we're not just talking about the geography of the house, but the geography of the mind. The external reflects the internal. If our relationship with abundance is one of trust, respect, and order, this reflection spreads throughout our lives. Breathe deeply and remember, prosperity is not just material wealth, but the balance between mind, body, spirit, and environment. First place, under the pillow. Many, out of fear of loss or believing that their money will be more protected, end up keeping bills or coins under their pillow. But this is one of the most detrimental places for the energy of prosperity. The pillow is a sacred space. It is where our mind rests, where our dreams form, and where the body finds healing through rest. Placing money there is like mixing worry with rest, anxiety with sleep, fear with peace. On an energetic level, this creates conflict. Instead of regaining strength at night, the mind remains unconsciously trapped in the insecurity of losing what it holds. Sleep ceases to be a temple of healing and becomes a vault of tension. Buddhist metaphor. It's like trying to sleep hugging a heavy stone. You may even manage to rest, but your body and spirit never fully let go. Likewise, money under your pillow weighs down your vital energy. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, do I trust life enough to rest without fear? Am I letting abundance flow, or am I trapping it beneath my head night after night? Releasing this habit opens space for sleep to be pure, restorative, and full of good seeds for the next day. Second place, bathroom or near the toilet. The bathroom is a necessary space, but its energy is one of draining, discarding, and cleaning what is no longer useful. Storing money in this space, or near the toilet, symbolizes letting prosperity be carried away by the flow of water. In energetic language, it's as if each flush, each drain, also sucks the vitality out of money. What should nourish your life ends up being lost in vibrations of waste. Buddhist metaphor. Imagine trying to hold water in your hands as it runs through your fingers. No matter how hard you try, the water will always find a way to escape. This is how it is with money stored in the bathroom. No matter how safe it may seem, its energy quietly dissolves. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, have I been carelessly letting my prosperity drain away? Am I paying attention to where I place my energy? Or am I giving it to spaces that naturally drain vitality? The bathroom should be kept clean, harmonious, and airy, but it should never be seen as a place to store things that symbolize prosperity. Money needs to be kept in places that express life, not discarded. Third place, cluttered kitchen or near trash. The kitchen is the heart of the home. It's where we prepare the food that nourishes the body and sustains life. However, when it's disorganized, dirty, or when money is placed near the trash, its energy of prosperity weakens. Trash represents what is no longer useful, what should be discarded. By placing money in this space, it absorbs the vibration of loss, waste, and devaluation. It's as if we're saying to the universe, this doesn't matter. Buddhist metaphor. Just as we wouldn't serve sacred food on a dirty plate, we shouldn't let money sit in a place of disorder or impurity. For what nourishes our life, whether physical food or financial energy, needs a clean and respected space. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, does my kitchen reflect care and gratitude for the gifts I receive? Am I treating the energy of money with the same respect I give when preparing the food that sustains my family? When we organize and clean the kitchen, we create not only a healthy environment for the body, but also a fertile space for prosperity to flourish. Fourth place, inside old shoes or clothes, often out of habit or carelessness, we keep money inside old shoes or in the pockets of clothes we no longer wear. But this creates a deep energetic blockage. Old shoes and clothes carry memories of the past, marks of a time long gone. When we place money in these objects, we bind the energy of prosperity to what is stagnant, to what cannot be renewed. The result is a financial flow stuck in the past, unable to flourish in the present. Buddhist metaphor. It's like planting a seed in dry, hardened soil. No matter how much potential the seed has, it won't find room to grow. Money, when stored in, Old objects loses the chance to sprout new opportunities. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, am I keeping my prosperity tied to memories of the past? Am I allowing the energy of abundance to renew itself? Or am I trapping it in clothes and shoes that no longer suit me? Giving what we no longer use, whether by donating, recycling, or simply letting go, is a gesture of trust in life. And just as a wardrobe opens to the new, prosperity also finds space to manifest. 5th place. In cluttered drawers or closets, clutter is one of the greatest enemies of prosperity. When we keep money in cluttered drawers or closets, what happens? The energy gets mixed up, lost, and confused. Just as we don't easily find what we're looking for, prosperity also doesn't find its way to manifest. The universe responds to what we express, and clutter conveys to the invisible a message of carelessness, lack of clarity, and lack of direction. It's as if we were saying, I'm not ready to receive. I don't know how to care for it. Buddhist metaphor. Imagine a garden overrun with weeds. The flowers try to grow, but they can't breathe. Money is like that amidst the clutter, suffocated with no room to flourish in abundance. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, do my drawers and cabinets reflect order or confusion? Am I organizing the space so that the energy of prosperity can expand? Every time we organize a space in our home, we're not just arranging objects. We're purifying the energy circulating there. And by offering clarity and order, abundance feels welcome. 6th place. Under the bed. The bed is the sacred space of rest, where the body restores itself and the mind finds silence. It is the place where we dream, renew our strength, and prepare for a new dawn. Storing money under it is trapping the energy of prosperity in a space of stagnation. There, under the bed, money remains stagnant, forgotten, without circulation. In spiritual terms, this symbolizes a dormant abundance, unable to move freely. The result is a subtle blockage that, little by little, can reflect in financial obstacles or opportunities that do not reach us. Buddhist metaphor. It's like trying to plant a seed under a rock. The seed may be alive, but the weight covering it prevents it from growing toward the light. The money under the bed suffers the same fate. It remains hidden, without space to flourish. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, am I letting my prosperity sleep, hidden in a place of oblivion? Am I allowing it to circulate, or am I keeping it trapped in the darkness? By freeing up this space, we restore the bed's function of healing and rest, and allow money to find a place of honor, movement, and respect. 7th place. Near broken objects. Everything that is broken in our home carries an incomplete, fragmented energy. Storing money near these objects symbolically associates prosperity with that which is damaged, interrupted, or stagnant. In the energy of the home, this creates a vibration of limitation. Money, as vital energy, is surrounded by symbols of loss and fragility, preventing it from flowing naturally. Buddhist metaphor. Imagine trying to build a bridge with broken pieces. No matter how much effort you put in, it cannot support the weight of the river you want to cross. The same is true of prosperity near broken objects. It finds no support, no path. Practical reflection. Ask yourself, am I keeping my abundance near what no longer works? Am I allowing symbols of loss to block the flow of prosperity in my life? Separating, repairing, or removing what is broken is not just physical cleansing. It is a gesture of respect for the energy of money, your own energy, and the harmony of the home. By doing this, we open space for abundance to flow with ease and fullness. Spiritual reflection. Dear friends, as we explore these 7 places, we realize that it's not just about physical objects or spaces. It's about the energy we cultivate within ourselves and around us. Money, a symbol of abundance, reflects how we care for our lives, minds, and homes. Every gesture of attention, every careful organization, every respected space is like planting seeds of prosperity. And just like in meditation, the constant practice of awareness slowly transforms the environment and the mind. Breathe deeply and feel. Wherever your energy is stagnant, prosperity also finds blockage. Where there is order, care, and intention, it flourishes. Buddhism teaches us that balance is key. It's not about superstition or external ritual, but about harmonizing mind, space, and energy, allowing abundance to flow naturally. By realigning small habits, we open the way to opportunities, financial health, and inner peace. Meditate. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a river of golden light flowing through your home. Observe the water flowing around every space, illuminating every corner, washing away stagnation, and bringing renewal. Feel how every bill, every act of care integrates into this flow, making your life light, prosperous, and harmonious. Now open your eyes slowly and notice the difference. Mindfulness is the bridge between poverty and abundance, between fear and trust, between stagnation and flow. Meditation, flow of abundance. Close your eyes gently. Take a deep breath. Feel the air entering, expanding your chest. And as you exhale, release any tension, any worry. Now, imagine that you are inside your own home, but not just as a physical space. See each room as a temple of life, filled with energy and intention. Visualize a soft golden light entering through the front door, touching every corner, every object. This light is the energy of abundance. It flows slowly, illuminating the places where prosperity was previously blocked. Feel this light touching the floor, the walls, the furniture, and at the same time touching your body, your mind, your heart. Every breath you take connects you to this light. Now imagine that every banknote or prosperity symbol in your home is like a particle of this light. They begin to move freely, circulating, weightless, without fear, aligned with your intention to receive and share. Allow yourself to feel gratitude. Gratitude for everything you have, for every opportunity, and for every gesture of care. This gratitude is a seed that strengthens the flow of abundance. Breathe again, deeply and slowly, and realize that your home, your mind, and your spirit are now in harmony. The energy of prosperity circulates gently, bringing clarity, lightness, and balance. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Take this feeling with you, knowing that abundance is not just external. It is born of the care, awareness, and energy you cultivate each day. Dear friends, today we walk together on a path of awareness and care. We learned that prosperity doesn't depend solely on how much money we have, but on how we honor the energy it represents. By realigning small habits, removing money from places that block its flow, cleaning, organizing, and respecting each space, we open the door for abundance to enter with lightness, balance, and harmony. Remember, every conscious gesture is a seed of transformation. Every choice to care for your home reflects a choice to care for your life. If this reflection touched your heart, I invite you to continue this journey of wisdom and positive energy. In the next video, we will explore simple Buddhist rituals to activate the energy of prosperity in your home, helping you create an environment of continuous abundance where every corner resonates with light and balance. Allow this wisdom to flourish in your life. Share, subscribe, and continue cultivating harmony. Because when mind, home, and spirit are aligned, prosperity becomes natural, silent, and abundant. By offering clarity and order, abundance feels welcome. Namaste.